mouse cursor, and that wouldn't be necessary. So, that. Boom. Fit the screen. Place that down there. Need to move this down a few notches. Sanctuary CLR. The alert CLR. The alert CLR. 100 by 100 again. Actually, no, let's make that 1000. Actually, no, I could extend that a little bit. Okay, there we go. So hopefully the audio would come up well. If the audio is a bit unbalanced, make sure you guys tell me in chat. So, okay. Welcome to SanctuaryRPG, everyone. Let me see. Try up the volume a bit. Tutorial on, since this is your the first time I'll be streaming this for you guys. Okay, so a bit of explanation. So SanctuaryRPG is, from what you can see here, a pure text-based roguelike game with RPG elements. And I think I already repeated myself, but you know, in a complete ASCII art, there is no mouse control or like 2D, 3D movement of any kind. This game is completely silly with its dialogue and like the stuff you see. And man, the chat is super small to see on here, so I should go change that. So maybe I should cut that down by half. 900 by 300. Give me a second to fix the cat size real quick. Actually, you know what? I should make this make this about that. Actually, could someone type in chat real quick, just so I can test out the size here? Because I just need to know if this is visible enough for the stream to see. Because the Sanctuary is not exactly widescreen, it is actually a little bit of black box here. Wait, I think I could make that a little bit bigger. Hold on. I'm gonna make that 300. So that should be enough to fit the size. Alright, maybe I can reduce this a little bit. Oh yeah, Scar, could you type one last time? I just need to double check everything. Okay, that's better. Okay, maybe I should make that like 350. Make that a little bit smaller. Actually no. I think I'm fine with it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'll have chat on the top left there and like my alerts on like the top right, just to kind of fill in the extra space. So anyways, as I was saying before, so it's a roguelike RPG in ASCII art. And it's kind of hard to explain all this properly. So I just have to I'll just go ahead and choose characters and stuff. So you got your barbarian class, that's pretty much brute force with just strength. Paladins, which are a mix of spell power and strength, I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, I think that's it. Assassins are glass cannon. Wizards are wizards. I forgot the specifics of the other classes. Assassin? Oh god. Actually, I think I'll go name characters after you guys in chat, just to have some additional fun here. Alright. So you are an assassin. So Scar, I'll name you the assassin here. So Scar, you're an assassin. Enjoy copious amounts of dexterity. Trust in the power of your sharpened blade and it will take you far. You prefer to stalk in the shadows, eliminating enemies silently. Utilizing deception, cunning, and speed, you are a shadow in the night. So, we are gonna view detailed perks here. Oops, that's 14. Okay, so what we have here. So, here is a huge list of all of the abilities that we have. You know, I'm gonna enable my mouse cursor actually. Let's make this easier. There we go. So pretty much here, like you get like a fun little description of like what each perk which I kind of find is a nice touch to add on to like the silliness of this game. And then you have the actual descriptions of what they do. So every time an enemy drops below 50% health, they'll start bleeding. Every time you reposition yourself, which will be explained in a tutorial for you guys to look at once I get to it. The next attack I will actually do 50% more damage. And dodging enemy attacks will fill my mana so I can cast more spells or do special attacks. And then riposte, which is basically a counter after you've taken a big hit, or any hit for that matter, would phase enemies to kind of like just waste their turn basically. And doing dodge builds are actually beneficial for the assassin as it'll keep stacking, from what I can see, infinitely stacking will increase my attack. And upon repositioning myself to dodge certain attacks and stuff would also confuse enemies on top of being able to deal more damage. And also this the combat in this game also has a combo system so that like every time you keep attacking in a row without having to defend yourself too much in a row, actually activate build up an ultimate meter for you to launch pretty much like a large attack, but there's like a risk reward sense to it because it's like, do you want to keep attacking without dodging or healing to build up that ultimate for that big hit, or do you just want to reset your combo so you can just live? So there's like a fair degree of strategy to how you actually fight in battle. Yeah, that was only page 1 of the perks, by the way. My legs are too fast for my thighs. So there's a mechanic called expose where you basically get marked by an enemy. So if you're exposed, you take bonus damage and it stacks. But for assassins, they can reposition to make it easier to ruin that status. Grappling enemies, which I think the game will explain later, will increase your combo count for your ult. And also, occasionally there will be times where you can either hit confirm or just like do a charge at an enemy. So in this case, hit confirms are just like a light jab at an enemy, which is I think 50% of your damage, but this will guarantee a bleed stack. Charging at your enemies would get you closer to an enemy, because there's also a distance mechanic between you and the enemy. So you can actually charge for I think 300% more damage, but at the risk of not hitting because you still have a 34% chance of not hitting. For some reason, if you don't crit, you actually have a chance of actually burning enemies, which is I kind of view because as an assassin you build dexterity, which also adds onto your crit. So then the more you build on crit, the less you can actually proc this, which is kind of counterintuitive. Oh, and also as part of the assassin, the very nature of the assassin job, will let you deal bonus damage when not exposed. And then there's also a negative perk penalty here, so I guess negative perk penalty is redundant, but basically, as an assassin, you obviously can't wear heavy armor, so you'll get handicapped if you do wear it, so it's better just scrap any equipment you come across that's heavy. And okay, so Scar. I know I kind of spent a little while going through the perks, but I don't mean to assume your gender because this is your character and all. So who do you want? What kind of person do you want to be? And I'm not one to assume genders, so I'll let you decide. Can't tell what to do. But really, it's who do you sexually identify as? You are a man. All right. So, what does your body type want to be? Do you want to be like the thin, nimble assassin, or do you want to be thick and and just go full bar on us? But seriously though, this actually does have some like different stat changes. So actually, different body types have different stat distributions. Very slight, but it's still different nonetheless. So basically, you want to choose medium? Alright. So medium, no stat changes. The heavier side has bonus to like strength or tanky stats, but they're less nimble because of their body type. Tiny and thin, you can already assume what they give you. So medium? Alright. Oh, well, I almost chose thin. So medium, pick the name, Scarlac, Volpine. Oh, Scarlac. Alright, I never actually knew that there was a character limit here, because I always name myself SP Kirby, which is 7. So, I didn't actually know about that cap. Alright. So, augments. So, like it says here, they're basically additional character customization option, which are really rare, can only be found in classic or lunatic mode. And if I were to play with certain on certain conditions, I can actually find these a lot more faster. But we're not going to do that because I barely unlocked anything in this game at the moment. So we're just going to give you a potato. So Sky, who do you want to look like? As you can see here, there's obviously a lot of customization here. Do you want this? You want this appearance? You want that full luscious beard with what kind of hair is that called? What kind of top or haircut is that called? Ah, sure. You want some cool shades and a buzz cut or whatever the hell that hairstyle is? Oh no, those like those little hairstyles with like spikes and stuff. You want like just like some kind of like clean hair? I'm not sure. What, you know, I'm really bad at telling hairstyles. You just want whatever makes you look like a badass. No facial hair. Okay, I'll just give you a clean look. So, what do you want for hair? You want an afro? You want like this, that one hairstyle that I see samurais have, that little ponytail, no, not ponytail, like the little, what's it called? I forgot. I know I saw a mohawk here somewhere. Oh yeah. Hey, so oh, you leave the hair to me. Okay, I'll give you the mohawk. So let's see, what kind of eyes do you want? You want glasses? You want square glass? You want to be Prince Zuko? Alright. Let me sift through the different hairstyles again. Because keep in mind it says randomized, so I actually have to keep switching over and over again. Is that it? No, that was a different one. Oh no, I guess that is it. So do you want glasses or do you want like normal eyes? You want something like this? Just like the O face? Okay, not that O face, but you know what I mean. The eyes. Or do you want like the Asian like squinty eyes to go along with your appearance? Do you want to be the Asian guy here? This is my question to you, Scar. Oh god. Oh, what's this? Oh, like, no, we're copying no. Zuko before burn eye. Oh, maybe the A face. I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so with place of origin, I'll pick that for myself because these actually have these actually provide racial perks, or I guess origin perks. So as we see here with the first one, these are leaning more towards the mages side of stuff because of their int bonuses. Because like their bonuses scale based on certain stats. So we're gonna ignore this unless we make a wizard. The southern Syria? So these are mostly the tanky kind of bonuses where you kind of resist like certain ailments or recover health with random chance. And then number 2 here is basically where you have I think more of the offensive based stuff, like do more damage, like your ultimate will bleed, you can burn on repositioning, on heal you can bleed, or enemies take damage while you're bleeding, which is, I believe, counterintuitive because you will want to remove status ailments right away. And then you have the more assassin-like one, which I will take here, which is dodging passively increased by 5%, which is excellent. Bonus damage with your ultimate with Dex, excellent because we will be scaling the Dex. And recover more mana upon repositioning, which we'll have to do constantly in battle, so... Wait. Oh, you want to be a okay, you really want to go with your Prince Zuko, bro. Okay. I'll do it. Okay, so... there's 4 modes here, one of which I haven't unlocked yet, obviously. So, Classic is the classic roguelike experience. You have your normal drop rates, no respawn. Softcore if you actually want to beat the game for once, but suffer a bad drop rate. And then there's Lunatic mode, which I have tried. I have tried Lunatic mode not so many times, but I've tried it a handful of times. I get wrecked on, like, level 1 monsters. Like to the point where it's funny, but not funny at the same time. Because, like, when I was playing Lunatic, I was level 1. I had my starter equipment that the game gave me. I was like, okay, like, I just finished the tutorial. I'm gonna go, farm a few monsters so I can progress through the story and get to the boss. I was like, oh, you encountered, like, a normal enemy. And then I press 1 to do my basic attack. I instantly die. So... Lunatic is like RNG on crack, basically. So we're just gonna go to Classic. And I know I spent a while on this whole thing, so I'm just gonna shut up and play the intro cinematic for you guys. We thought the book would be closed for good. Oh, I said I shut up, but we thought this day would never come. We were wrong. Dot, 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 dot. More dots. Menacing dots. Many moons ago, there existed a mystical blade so large and so powerful. That it would spell certain doom for the living if it was ever stolen. The matron, she wanted to find this majestic sword. After the many years of searching, as I Triforce, only to come up dry, the sword's hiding place was revealed in the lost pages of the Eidolon. She managed to locate the sword. and pried it from the hardened stone. Wielding its great power, the matron then sought to destroy all life, like all supervillains want to do. ... Enter Cyrus the Magnificent. Yes, that is his actual name. His purpose? To banish the matron and to protect the few who remained. After the Great War, he managed to seal her away in an icy crystal. But even a mighty wizard such as Cyrus was no match for the darkness. Oh no, Cyrus! With the crystal shattered, the matron was freed from her prison. Do I need to press the button here? Oh no, it just took a while. No one knows what became of Cyrus. Not a trace of him remains. ... Some say Cyrus will come back for us. That I cannot believe. And I do not know how I ever could. Your name is Scarlac. You are an assassin of Flamekin descent. You were birthed in a cannon and became the first baby to ever orbit the planet. Raised by a fairy godmother, your only wish was to not have glass clothes. Eating yellow snow cone has been your biggest regret. One to enjoy intellectual pursuits. You raid your shampoo bottles daily. Today you woke up hungry. A foul-smelling corpse hit you in the face like a ton of bricks. Out of nowhere, a giant spider turns into a woman and comes toward you. You whacking yourself in the face with a cucumber. This is your story. And yes, the different lines you see here are mostly randomized, so they there's like a rotation of like silly lines that get put in for your character story. So enjoy, Scar. This is your background. And yes, this is Zuko on crack. Best background story. Oh, I knew you were alive. But what in the world? Why are you naked? Here, have some items. Do listen, go to gate 16, you'll find some solace there. Seems some gold pieces. Okay, so we got a polearm. We'll think nothing much of it because as an assassin, we'll be using sword and dagger items. Because the polearms are mostly leaning towards heavy strength-based characters. Because if you can see here, oh crap, I forgot how many affixes were here. That's a lot of stuff that we're not going to go over until later. Okay, so just a quick detail of how weapons work. So there's a weapon mastery stat allocation, which is basically bonus damage. And then there's the weapon types. So swords and daggers scale off of a hybrid of strength and dex, which is alright, but we'll be leaning towards dex, not strength. Axe and polearms are more for the brute force characters. Maces and mauls are kind of like, I guess, the hybrid of like strength and magic, which I guess is fit for paladins. Bows and crossbows are meant for the ranger class since they kind of have perks that would give them range perks. Wands, that's usual. Sword and daggers are what we need for bonus crits. And they also have an effect to bleed once we max out their masteries. So we'll ignore the rest of the stuff since we're not going to use those items. And also, as we saw there in little green text next to the weapon earlier, there's actually some kind of a faction system which is completely new to me, because I played this in alpha, which did not have this. So I guess if our alignment to a faction aligns with the equipment we have on us for faction equipment, then we'll get bonus damage. And then there's the legendary and ascendant rarity tiers, which will give us bonus XP. So right now we just got some normal stuff of the new faction. So we'll just go this since we don't really have anything else to work with. And so this is basically the most common menu we'll see our entire session here. So before we progress, I'm gonna go into the campground here. So here's kind of like a little, I guess, hometown, or kind of like our resting place. So here we can like switch up our appearance, but we don't have anything. We can change up our augments for gameplay, but we don't have any at the moment. Here you can talk to some random person here. So let's see, what do you do here, Joanna? I'm this land's groundskeeper. What do you do? Scarlac is a ghost smoker. Wow, I've never been close to one, let alone milked one. That was a very nice name. Wait, most people call me Dimitra. Why do they call you that? Oh, that's actually a sad backstory. Ah, whatever. Let's dig a hole. Nothing. Oh, I found an item. New charm. Oh, hey, that's actually pretty nice. Well, sort of. Okay, so on this screen, there's nothing much. We just basically mine iron ores here to craft equipment. And also, the energy meter refills by 1 bar for every time we go out and go on a battle. Or we can refill it by just sleeping, which we can't do at the moment. And here we have our character info, which is it's like a lot of text that I don't feel like going through again. The game manual has a whole bunch of stuff that explains pretty much everything the game has to tell, but I will be here forever if I talk through that. So for this, I'm gonna go give character blade mastery. Oh, and also you'll see the screen flicker a lot as I allocate stuff, so I hope you guys don't mind that. That's just how the game works for some reason. Okay, now tutorial time. Okay, so this is our battle screen. As we can see here, this is the health bar of the enemy. This is our health bar over here. This is our mana that we have to work with to cast our spells with. Hey, Hobo, how you doing? So here, we're just attacking as usual, nothing much here. As you see here, we're kind of comboing with our attacks here. And now I'm just using my finisher. Okay, so now that I'm gonna... Oh yeah, so what this ghost does here, repositioning would pretty much like swap between different movesets of my attacks. And every time enemy guards, I have to reposition or use some kind of ability to take that off. Oh yeah, so the wound status, every time I reposition, I actually take a lot of damage. So I'm gonna have to use my heal to cure our ailments. I actually survives by the text RPG. Oh yeah, I'm not sure how popular this game is actually. I remember playing this game way back in alpha when the dev like gave out the game for the alpha version of this game for free on his website. So let's see, the slime is visibly in range. It's splooshing off. It's blue. Okay. Is it getting more aroused as we fight it? Am I fighting Sue? I mean, this is a blue slime. So it'll charge more often and attack power grows every turn. Here it comes now, reposition it, dodges charge. So I'll have to avoid here. Oh wait. Oh wait, I messed that up. Okay, so I guess this is adequate to explain. So upon taking a charge, you'll get trampled, which is basically just saying like you got hit by a charge, you'll take a ton of damage. You'll have the wound status effect applied to, which means if you reposition, you'll lose a lot of health. And now the slime has cursed me, which will drain me of all my meters, and I guess that means it'll drain my mana, as well as my ultimate charge meter. And like it says, it'll hide other ailments and disable my special skills and attacks. So I just had to heal up and just clear that normally. See, the slime is now ensnared you. You cannot reposition or heal. Use Break Free to free yourself. So yeah, every now and then enemies will have this snare ability that will pretty much prevent you from doing anything. So so basically, if you try to attack while you're snared, you'll basically just waste your turn and take a free hit. So it's of utmost priority to try to break free no matter what. Let's see. Looks like the slime has managed to expose your my goods? Oh, no, don't... Scar, he's going for your manhood! And, I gotta get, used to referring to Scar's character as his, not mine. Anyways, being exposed will let you take 50% more damage from attacks. Remember that enemies in close proximity would also expose you. So here they'll also detail the distance mechanic, for this game. So basically, with as fights goes on, either you or the enemy would position themselves closer to you, and then once that happens, certain things can trigger. So basically, this symbol basically means that he's super close to me, and I need to distance myself or just in general. So reposition, the symbol changed. I'm now farther away from him. I reposition again. He is now at a comfortable distance away from me. So now I just go attack again. And we see here, he already got back to us. But he's almost dead, so let's go finish him off. Okay, listen closely. My name is Diane. Something tells me you're not quite ready for the journey ahead. Oh, really? You're going to take quite a beating, so be sure to press R between battles. This will heal you, but it'll consume one of your heal charges. Charges replenish only upon leveling up, so although you can purchase more if you need to. You'll get bonus XP for consecutive battles without healing or resting. Take the grassy road up north. The matron must be stopped at all costs. Good luck, Scarlac. Fire. I guess that's decent. I mean, the int is not really worth it, but Dex, that is 10 free attack right there, with bonus crit. Okay, so here... You must regain your honor. Okay, so up here we have the stat screen. So as we can see here, this is basically, the bonuses that we get from our current stats as they are. And here is how much our stats will increase upon applying them. So as we see here, Strength, Int, and Wisdom are not exactly our strong suits. So we won't be wasting any points in these. So let's see, how should I distribute this? Yeah, I think I'll do an even distribution and just do a 2-2 setup. So 2 Vitality, 2 Dexterity. Because I would go full glass cannon like I would usually do in some games, but like in my previous runs, I've had so many times where I've just been crowd control and stunned to hell, where I couldn't survive long enough to actually break free. Excuse me, to actually break free. So let's go do the safe thing and do that. Oh, and here is also a passive point system. So we can either make ourselves more tanky, and as we go along, we can restore a percentage of our health every turn, or we can go full glass cannon and have a chance to bleed enemies more and more as we attack. Or mana is not that important. That's more for wizards to continually cast more spells. And armor, it's pretty nice, but heavier armors have better chances I guess heavier shields. Because on top of armor, you also have a shield. So heavy shields have better chances to block naturally from their stat gains, but we're not going to be relying on that since we're relying on dodge. So I'll just go ahead and probably do attack. I would do health, but I'm not sure. I'll just do attack here. See, this disembodied voice will not teach you about weapons. Yeah, I kind of covered this earlier. Different weapon types have different stat scaling, different bonuses of sorts, which is either bonus crit chance, or maybe a bonus crit damage, or some cannot crit at all. Some cannot block, because, you know, how are you gonna block with a bow or crossbow? She is getting in the way of your swordsmanship and fireman. Hey, have you seen the fire shield? The fire shield is nothing to be trifled with. And one's a staff provide more bonus regen, which is also nice. And there's also all this stuff, blah blah blah. So we're gonna go with the sword build. But keep in mind that we only have a polearm, so we'll have to keep playing to hopefully find some swords to work with. Okay, and that was one fight. Oh wait, is it old guy? Hey there, welcome to West Haven. The name's Blacksmith. I'll let you in on a little secret. If you ever see an X or an 8 in the background, press the corresponding key. This will allow you to go to secret areas tucked away in the environment. Now let me show you this incredibly long scroll to unlock your ultimate. Like spread. Important. You are about to be shown a very important wall of text. Your 2 ultimate attacks can interrupt charging enemies. To activate this powerful attack, your ultimate meter needs to be charged. What? So after two sets of 4 attacks, your ult meter will light up green. Like so. If your bar looks like this, you are good to go. However, and the number inside your ultimate meter is your combo count, which is in parentheses. If you string together a chain of attacks, your rage meter increases. Upon 5 stacks, your rage meter will turn blue. This is your rage ultimate. Loads of damage, restores MP, and breaks guards. Both meters will persist between battles, so you can use this to your advantage. Perform long combos before your ultimate for massively increased ultimate damage. Oh, sorry for that wall text. I just thought you needed to know a few things. Oh, I see you carry a fierce-looking polearm. As a heavy weapon, it deals a tons of bonus damage on critical hits. If you'd like to learn more, consult the game menu on the character page. One more thing. Chime question mark during combat to view enemy affixes. Oh, I'm so sorry for breaking the 4th wall, but it won't happen again, my dear sir. Be careful of the terminal boss, though. It's guarding that gate leading into the camp ahead of you. Alright, you unlock 2 new abilities, Ultimate and Fair Ultimate. And we'll go visit the guy over here. So first, there's a few things we can do. We can either view items. Okay, so with the shop here, the thing is that when you view items here, you can't just simply view it and just like check back later. Once you view an item, you have to make the choice. Do you want it now, or do you just not want it? Because if you just say view and then go back, the box will say, "Huh, you don't like this item? Ah, I'm sure another customer would take it." Or like he'll scrap is like, "Ah, this must be a shitty item if you don't actually want this," and then he'll just toss it out the window. So you can't just you gotta make sure that you have enough money to buy an item if you're thinking about considering a purchase. And also, let's go accept the quest here. So I need a babushka. Sure. Activate a mission. So basically, in different hub menus or different shop menus and stuff, you get some quests to just get bonus materials or gold or whatnot. So that's what they do. So let's see, we're gonna turn this to scrap metal and see what we can get. Man, that is not a sword. But it's better attack. Hey! Okay. Okay, Sky, we got your dagger, we're good. I'm not sure if I'll have enough money for the regular items. So, I'm just gonna go back. And we'll go level grind a little bit, because a large potato has decided to follow you around. Thornguard. Ah, I hate Thornguard. Are you serious? So Thornguard, basically, where are they? Enemies activate their Thorn armor. Wait, what does Thorn armor do? Oh, that is... Okay, this is actually my first time seeing this part of the menu. Lose 1% of current HP per turn, can stack. Holy crap. That is a lot of stuff. I'll be here for days if I have to like read and explain every single menu. Uh-oh. Wait, turning on auto resolve put the game on autopilot? Ugh. Oh hey, we get... I wasn't actually expecting to get in a secret area like this right now. Okay, circle. A circular pattern is drawn on the ground. Hey chat, so do we look at it, start crying, or run away? So, what do you guys want? You think we should stare into the circle, or just start crying? Or should we do the sensible thing and not do any, or just run? Because actually, I'm pretty sure it's just RNG of whether you choose any of these answers. So, I'm not sure, you can't really tell what the benefit is. Babathop? Mother? Oh, okay, I think that's the cue to cry. Let's see. Your tears materialized into a potato, which gave you some clothes. Hey, we got light armor. The stats are complete crap because we're still level, or like this is like still the prologue basically. Oh, cool. Hey, we got a diamond. Which, oh my god, there's a lot of drops. Wow, that was actually a decent string of events. They're garbage. Okay, I think I'll do enough for one more level up. The Doomcaster. The mercenary's been spotted walking into a blacksmith's forge. Check to see if they want to help you. So, Fail, the druid, will assist with 6 damage. So, what's this? Oh yeah, so this is also another new mechanic that was added since I last played in alpha. So, as you keep battling, you'll meet random mercenaries that will come along with you on your journey if you can pay up. So basically, they'll assist you with bonus damage each turn, but they'll also deduct 1 gold So 1 go might not sound like much, but I would assume for later fights, like way later in the late game, they'll take a lot of turns. And if you activate 4 of them, that's 4 in 1 turn. So so that would really drain the resources depending on how many times you have to spam your attacks. So and also each mercenary has their own set of perks. So for the druid, we actually have a chance to reduce bleeds, which can actually help if we're on a bleeding boss. Be work alone. All right. Yeah, I still need to go for Oh, I can grapple him. Suplex the bee. Yep. Oh, that was fast. Okay, one more fight. Okay, now I think we're ready for the boss. Actually, wait, campground again. Oh, hey, no, oh. Okay, so I guess we're not going to the boss just yet. So we can actually build a crafting table now that we've got our wooden splint. Okay, so here, basically, this is the crafting menu where we can craft new items, either armor, charm, or break down a soul shard material to basically break into multiple crafting materials that I can use for a lot of other stuff. So for crafting, there's actually a mini game associated with this. So basically, there's a progress bar for how far we've reached with the crafting process, a durability of the raw materials that we're working with. So if it goes to 0, it's all broken and we get nothing out of it. But we do get some XP in a way to better our crafting. I guess, like, in a way, it's kind of like learning through failure. And heat is basically there's a heat system where you can basically choose how hard you want to improve an item or material. So you can like lightly lightly craft your way up while not doing too much heat. But if you want to make like the big heavy improvements with the quality over here, then it'll generate a lot of heat. So you'll have to like play a game of like heat management to make sure that you don't overcook your weapon in a way. So, oh yeah, maybe I should have revealed all this first. So basically our hammer, which is the thing we're working with, so we have either a light, medium, or strong improvement, which is like little heat but increases progress, but it doesn't do much for the item's quality. And medium is if we like want to just like hammer out an item as fast as we can while making decent quality. That's the thing. And strong is if you want to like make a great improvement to your item, but I think unless you get a better hammer upgrade, it's very tough to work with. And then you can just wait and just not do anything while you wait for your thing to cool down. And as you level up your skill in crafting, you actually have more options to actually strategize and find new ways to improve your weapon even further. And these are kind of like the rule sets for leveling up your skill level as a crafter. So don't overheat the item, and if you can finish your item within this durability, then you can level up. And additional crafting info here. Skill level gives a bonus to the starting quality equal to your level. Hammer level increases the quality given per crafting hit. The stock level, the sum of all of your crafting materials divided by 10, and gives a bonus to the starting quality equal to your level, and this level. So it's actually good to hoard your crafting materials. Although in the early game you wanna, actually not in the early game. This was pretty good for deck game. Oh yeah, there's actually like a lot of depth for this game that I actually like. So okay, so you hoard for better quality, but let's say if you're like making the best item in the world, but then it's like, oh, no, I can go for one big hit and finish crafting this, and then you break your item. You can actually 10% of that of what you did actually applies to the next one, so you can still make a decent item after that. And we unlock new crafting options for every couple levels and so on and so forth. So for right now, our equipment isn't the best. Our armor, while it's light, it only gives like just meager stats and defense, which will get us killed later on if we don't improve that. And also the music a bit silly here. Uh oh. I think I made a mistake already. Damn it. I was so close. And that's what happens if you're a bit too careless, or you're like me and try to hammer along with the theme of try to hammer along with the beat of the song. Because I gotta say, the soundtrack is actually pretty nice in this game. So let's go make ourselves a shield. Medium. That's good for a paladin, but I'll take it. Alright, I spent a lot of time just doing a bunch of other stuff, so let's move on to the boss. You need not craft. Then how the hell are you gonna supply yourself with your own armor if you don't have, if you look down on all blacksmiths? Or tailors for that matter, like who will make your fancy clothes? Okay. The terminal awaits you. Beep, boop, beep, boop. I will terminate you. The terminal, and yes, we are fighting a computer. Just don't mind this game. Just go along with it, guys. Okay, translocation meter. So this boss will attempt to lock onto you. If you reposition or run, then the lock meter will be diminished. If the boss locks on, a missile will be launched at your face. Let's see. Please press the NA key to die. Okay, so... Trying to charge. No, I need a position to get rid of that. Only one instance of Master Race detected. F the PC Master Race. Oh, I need to heal that. Beep boop, my internal circuits are on fire. Woe is me. Okay, so he's burned. Oh crap, wait, he got a lock on us. Okay, good. Oh, I didn't check that Mega Pummel. Oh, well, that damage wasn't that bad on normal. Goodbye, world. I can't tell if he's. I can't tell if the guy who wrote this actually just meant it as meant the guy to just say goodbye world, or I'm pretty sure this is a take on the hello world that most programmers know how to code. I didn't actually notice that when I played that in alpha. You sift through the wreckage of the terminal, examining microchips and circuit boards. What's this? Chat, I swear to God. Okay, where does this machine come from? Not having enough answers, you bring the machine back to the blacksmith. ... This robot was built in the city of Caldora. Really? How do you know that? The blacksmith throws you a broken memory chip. Made in Caldera by T Machinist Industries is etched in the back. I've heard rumors about him. Some say he's brilliant. Others say he's in a league with the matron. You'll have to find this machinist if you want more answers. But Caldora is a long ways off from here. They say it's filled with robots. If you want to go there, you best get started now. During the night, the pieces of the terminal reassemble themselves and sneak out the blacksmith's front door. You haven't seen the last of me. ... As you prepare for the journey ahead, you come across a disheveled, wild-eyed local. Help us! Help! You stop to listen, wondering what's wrong. Some crazy man's killing people, harvesting them for organs. He feeds the scraps to some creature living in our town's monastery. That doesn't seem like a particularly plausible story. You inquire further. The crazy man calls himself a doctor, with a capital D. He showed up a few weeks ago and drove out the Brotherhood monks in the Great Monastery. He and his bandit henchmen have been cutting up people and selling their organs, and then feeding their remains to a creature chained up in the monastery basement. You nod solemnly, wondering whether you should help these people. The path to the monastery involves a lengthy detour. You cannot afford any distractions. The Brotherhood had a lot of valuable stash in their monastery. The monks didn't take any of it when they ran. If you rid us of the doctor, then everything is yours. Hell, just get them out of here. Caldor can wait. Oh, the greed. Oh, great job smashing up that terminal. I was worried for a second there. Now let me go ahead and show you around our camp. It's very Iron Age. Oh, I love the market. Cynthia sells many different items. Oh, you should also check out Alyssa's jugs, if you know what I mean, at the tavern. They're wonderfully fermented, if you know what I mean. Hey. If you're up for it, the temple is where you can burn things. Oh, catch up on your reading at the library, where you can explore the wonderful world of books as you nod off into whatever. Oh, if you like to craft your own items, head over to your campground. Oh, also the Coliseum is where you can test your might in brutal combat. You can also reset your masteries, among other things, and and visit the keystones inside the Coliseum for randomized dungeons! Exclamation point. Oh, bumbling boogaloons, bandits are incoming! Ready your weapons! And we get a soul shard, which basically is a loot explosion of crafting materials that we can use. So, night falls upon us. The undead have grown stronger. So yeah, as you saw in the... Oh wait, Mythic Ore. That's actually pretty rare. So as we see here, in this spot, it's nighttime. And as it said in the, as the blacksmith said, or not the blacksmith, the game said, undead will actually become a lot stronger in the fight, so you need to consider this as you manage your daytime. So we're gonna go into the blacksmithing